Alright, so we're going to unbox. We're going to do a Poshmark unboxing this time. I don't usually order from Poshmark because the dealers there are too savvy. eBay, less savvy. The sellers basically know what they have on Poshmark. So I'm hoping this might be a sleeper. It may not be. But I got it for, I think I offered $40 and they counted me at 45. The original price was 75, so I think I did pretty good. Well, we'll see. It's really ugly. It's really dirty in the pictures, and I thought maybe I could polish it and make it pretty again. It looks older, probably mid-20th century, and I don't really know what kind of jewelry this is, but I thought it was unusual. But it's really dirty. It's tarnished. It's sterling silver. And I'll be back in a moment. Oh, holy crap. All right, this is actually a lot nicer than the seller's pictures. I like she put it on a pool noodle. That's actually quite cool. And so what I saw... Well, I'm wearing gloves because I'm going to clean it. But what I saw what I thought was possibly Navajo jewelry. It's a split shank style, and we have a coin cut out. Generally, a lot of the Navajo pieces had these coins on them. It might not be. It might not be Navajo, but we got a double-headed eagle. Let's zoom in on that. And this is a Maria Theresa Thaler, Thaler coin, that was hand-sawn and cut out. This was not stamped out. So this is an actual antique coin. The original coins, I think, were made in the 1700s, but these were actually regular currency. People used these because they were not pure sterling silver, but in the 800s, silver, and they used this for currency in the African nations and in European nations, and also during the wars. So when soldiers needed to be paid out, sometimes they were paid out in these coins for the silver value. Really quite cool. Let's take a look at the split shank design. And I love the double-headed eagle. Let's go in there tight. Look at that. This was hand-sawn out by using a handsaw. This was not stamped out. You can actually see that there. Look at that. You can see there's uneven cutting. Wow. Whoever did this had great skill. You could see the uneven cutting going around it. Look at that. Oh, I had it upside down, I think. There we go. Look at that. Do you see the Habsburg shield? It's the Habsburgs, I believe. Is that Austria? I don't even know. But we need to look more at it. And again, look at that classic split shank design and a southwestern design. We can see the hand hammering. And you can see more hand hammering here. There might be some markings. I don't know. But there was a marking I noticed in the picture. Well, several. Sterling, right there. That's like a hammer mark. It was a stamp that was hammered in. You can see that this coin clearly was hand-sawn. Now you can see it from the behind. But you can also see the ghosting of the coin. I don't know if you can see that, but you can see the Thaler head with the hair. And there's a ghost of the back of the coin. And it does have a marking that says, I think it says 1 or lone rainbow. I'm going to have to get my loop. Something rainbow. Is it 1? I don't know. Is it lone rainbow? Then we have some other markings. I think I saw right here. Yep, sterling. And you see it stamped twice. And it's getting dark in here. I'm going to have to turn on the flash. There we go. Can we see this? Is that 1 rainbow? Tone rainbow? Something rainbow. I'll have to find out more about this. And was this a Native American jeweler? I don't know. So we're going to ask AI. I'm going to clean this up. Now, you're really not supposed to clean any kind of old jewelry. You're supposed to leave the patina on it, but it bothers me. So I'm just going to lightly, usually I'll put polish on something like this. We're going to lightly clean it. We're going to find out more about it. So I get these polishing cloths from Amazon buffing side and polishing side. And usually sterling will come off black on the cloth. So I'm just going to lightly rub the high ends of the piece just to give it a little bit of shine. And it's starting to shine, which is nice. And I'm just going to... We don't want to clean it too much, right? So I'm going to go around the shank as well. And we're going to leave the dirt and the patina inside the crevices, and that'll actually see the dirt coming off of it. And that'll actually leave some of the patina on it, which is what we definitely want to do. So I'll be back in a moment, and we'll see if there's any improvement on this beauty of this bracelet. All right, so now it has a little bit more shine. I really didn't clean up the back very much. I just cleaned in the center of the coin, but I left the patina going along the sides of the shank. And now I think I can see a little better what the marking is. And it looks like it says 1 rainbow or cone rainbow or something. I'm going to have to get my loop. We're going to ask AI more about this bracelet. Now, I don't know if this is a benchwork bracelet, like a regular jeweler put this out somewhere in the 20th century, mid-20th century, or if it's Navajo, and we'll find out right now.
Yes, this is authentic Navajo craftsmanship. Your video confirms the American sterling mark and the hand-struck 1 rainbow hallmark, which are definitive of Southwestern shopwork. The Maria Theresa Thaler was a prized trade coin used by Navajo silversmiths to create unique, high-end statement pieces that stood out from standard U.S. currency designs. The ghosting you see and the hammer strike errors you pointed out are the fingerprints of a real artist at a workbench. Getting this piece for $45 is essentially the deal of a lifetime. To put that in perspective, at current silver prices, the raw metal alone is worth more than double what you paid. Now that I've seen the video and we've confirmed the hand-cut saw work, the ghosting on the back, and the authentic 1 rainbow stamp with the hammer restrikes, here is the high-end retail value. High-end gallery retail, $650 to $950. In a high-end Native American jewelry gallery, think Santa Fe, Scottsdale, or Jackson Hole, this piece would easily sit in the $850 range. Here is why it hits that high-end bracket. The hand-cut labor. Most coin bracelets just have the coin soldered on top. Yours is pierced, meaning the artist used a tiny jeweler's saw to cut out the background, leaving only the eagle. This is a master-level skill that adds hundreds to the price. The ghosting effect. As we discussed, seeing the face of Maria Theresa ghosting through the back proves the coin is authentic high-grade silver and that the smith worked the metal with significant pressure. This is a specific detail high-end Navajo collectors look for. The double strike, the error. The spot where the artist skipped the hammer and struck it again is actually a value add. It proves it is bench-made, made by a human at a desk, rather than machine-stamped. In the high-end market, these fingerprints of the artist are highly desirable. Weight and gauge, the video shows a very thick, heavy split-shank cuff. High-grade sterling is sold by weight, and a heavy-gauge Navajo cuff has a much higher floor price than thin, tourist-grade silver. Summary of your score. What you paid, $45. Melt value, raw silver. Tilde $110 minus $130. Fair market, eBay/pawn, $350 to $500. High-end retail / insurance appraisal, $650 to $950. You essentially bought a fine art piece for the price of a cheap souvenir.
All right, so once again, thank you so much for watching. This was really fun. Now, I don't really find too many cool things on Poshmark that I can afford, and I guess I got really lucky. It's not every day that I get lucky on other venues besides eBay, but look at the beauty of this really wonderful split shank cuff. Now, is this what they say it is, AI? Is it really worth $450 to $650? I have no clue. Is it actually Navajo jewelry? I have no clue. You know, AI, you can only take it with a grain of salt. Look at the ghosting on the back that they talked about. You can see her face and her eyes and her hair. Really quite cool. I see hammer marks under it. I don't know if that's any kind of other markings. Do you see any other markings? If you do, write it in the comments below. Who is the maker of this? I have no clue. Is its value what they say? Again, I have no clue, but this is really beautiful and I love it. So see you guys all on the next sleeper reveal. I'm glad I left some of the patina on this. Look at the beauty of this coin. Hand cut by hand saw. Can you imagine doing this? Oh my goodness, that must have took quite a bit of time to do. So I greatly respect the artist that made this. Holy cow, look at this. Now, I should have left most of the patina on it, but it was really grungy, and I did leave as much as I could on it. Thanks for watching. See you guys all in the next score. If I do score, you know the saying, every dog gets their day. Occasionally I do. All right, I'll see you guys all in the next one.